Good morning, first graders. This is Mr. Stevenson coming at you from his living room. Today is March 25th, 2020. And in case you were wondering, yes, I did have to practice that in order to do the date. So let's talk about what we did yesterday and what we're going to be doing today. So on our list of things to do, let's first off, we did yesterday, so we put a little X through that. Today it says cut and sort you with AR or OR words. Now I'm not going to go over all of our words, but I can say that I spent a lot of time on Monday, March 23rd's video, kind of breaking down each individual word into each sound. But I will say that our words this week either have an AR, car, R, or an OR, horn, or, in them. And you might be a little worried, like, Mr. Stevenson, I don't have scissors or glue. How can I do a cut and sort? So what you need is this paper, and I can show you some different ways of doing it. What you can do is you always start with your name and the date, and it's right there. And if you can't, you can just write them up above. You don't need to cut. But I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to do the work. You guys probably want to pause the video and do the work yourselves. So see you in a few minutes. Alright guys, I know I said I'd see you in a few minutes, but if you hit pause, that was probably just 1 second. So I want to show you what mine looks like, and you can compare yours. So on the AR side, I have farm, scarf, starch, barnyard. On the OR side, I have storming, short, porch. If you guys are looking for something to do later, you could add other words that you just handwrite into on each side that have AR, or if they have OR. So if you're happy with your work, you can ask an adult to give you a Mr. Stevenson bad hair day, and then we will start math. So today in math, it's a little bit tricky. It's one of those lessons that if we were doing it in class, I would definitely it would be a very hands-on lesson. It would be definitely one that I would really take my time with, and I wouldn't necessarily worry about the paper. I'd more worry about you guys understanding what's being discussed and talked about. But I'm going to try to show it as best I can while sitting on my carpet in my living room, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to read the directions, and I didn't show you what pages it is. Sorry about that. So next up, it would be pages 190, 191. It says, imagine you have 7 pennies. How much more money do you need to buy this toy? So what you might not notice on your black and white paper is there's a price tag up here to buy this toy that costs 12 cents, and you only have 7 cents. How could you use a number track to figure that out? Then you got Mr. Turtle Man with his headphones on, thinking in his head. I would start at 7 and jump until 10. Then I would jump on from 10 to 12. And so when you go when you start at 7, and you get to 10, that's only 3 hops. And then you can go from 10 to 12, which is 2 more hops. And we know 3 plus 2 is a lot easier to figure out than 12 minus 7 when we're in first grade. So the thinking is that your goal is to get to a 10, and then you need to figure out what the pieces are. So earlier in the week we were talking part, whole. This is kind of where it gets applied in math. So this bear is saying something different. I would start at 12 and jump back to 10. Then I would jump back from 10 to 7. 2 or 3 is 5, so I would need 5 cents. Wait a minute. Is there more than one way to solve a math problem? Stop. So we're going to work on these. I'm going to talk us through this kind of next part, and then we'll talk about the next page. It says, write how far for each number it is from 10. You can use the number track to help you. So if I'm at 12, how far away am I from 10? If I'm at 12, I have to go minus 2. It's a little aggressive too, sorry. So if I'm at 6, I have to go, oh, I need to add because I need to get larger. plus 4. I'm going to pause it right here and let you guys work on it, and then I'll show you my answers for these last 4 boxes. Great, so hopefully those last couple went pretty smoothly for you. Those are the numbers I got. And let's talk about page 191. I'm going to try to do some more explaining before I have you guys write anything. I'm just randomly throwing papers across the room right now, so it's like no different than school. Okay, what it says to do on this page. Figure out how much money is needed to pay the price. Draw jumps on the number track to show your thinking. So you have like a wallet. This blue thing's a wallet, and then this price tag is how much it costs. And you'll notice that it wants you to use 10 as a goal. So for this first problem, you have 8 cents and you need to get to 13. So let's talk about what that looks like. If you have 8 cents, let's just make sure we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, top of it, 10 frame is filled, so we know that's 5. 6, 7, 8. We need to get to 13. But it wants you to make a stop at 10 along the way. So let's continue on and get to 10. 9, 10. So we only had to go 1, 2 more. Let's see what happens when we do this on paper. Woo! Threw my pen. So if we start at 8 and we go to 10, that's plus 2. Just like on the 10 frame, we did. Ooh. Need about 4 more hands to do this. Plus 2. Okay, but remember the price is 13 cents, so let's keep going. 11, 12, 13. Different way of talking about this is we went 10 plus 3 more. So let's talk about what that looks like on paper. So we're at 10 and we went 3 more. Huh. Wait a minute. We know 2 plus 3. Let's see how much we need. Let's see if it looks the same on here. Do we have 2 yellows to make up here to make a 10? Yep. Do we have 3 up here, down here to get us to 13? Yeah. So what's 2 plus 3? Yeah, you guys are right. It's 5. So if you had 8 cents in your wallet and something cost 13 cents, the amount you would need is 5 more cents. Great. I'm going to try the next one with you, then I'm going to have you do the bottom 2 on your own, and then I'll come back and talk about this bottom section. So for letter B, it says you need, it says you only have 7 cents this time. So let me show you 7 cents. Okay, and our goal is to make a 10. So 1, 2, 3. Did we make a 10? Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about what that looks like on paper. So if we're starting at 7 cents, and our goal is to get to 10, we went plus 3. And really I should be starting that line like right there, but I'm not really looking. I'll start right above the number, sorry about that. Okay, but it costs 11 cents, so we need to keep going. So here's our 10 cents. 11. How many more did we need? Yeah, just 1. So we went from 10 to 11 was plus 1. What's 3 plus 1? Yeah, 4. Let's see if we have 3 plus 1 here. Oh yeah, we have 3 yellow here plus 1 yellow down there. Cool. So I'm going to ask you to do the next 2 problems that are in like this big orange box, and then I'll come back and talk about this mustard color box with you guys. And if you want to try to build something like this at home, you can. It's super easy. You could use a piece of paper and just draw one 10 frame, then a second 10 frame, and then you can use just about anything for some sort of counters. Okay, I'm going to pause the video here. You guys probably want to do the same, and I'll talk to you when you get done with those next two problems. Alright guys, I did these last two, and mine look like this. C says that you have 6 pennies in your wallet, and something costs 14 cents. So to get from 6 to 10, you need to go plus 4, and then 10 to 14 is plus 4, and we know 4 plus 4 is 8. And then for D, you have 5 cents, and you need something costs 13 cents. So from 5 to 10 is plus 5, and then 10 to 13 is plus 3, and we know 5 plus 3 is 8. And it's a lot easier than going from 13 to 5. Okay, it's down below in this kind of yellowish mustardy color. Can you tell I'm hungry? I'm talking food. It says to write an addition sentence or subtraction sentence to match each equation above. To make our lives a little bit easier, I'm going to work on just addition sentences. And if you're curious about what the subtraction sentences would be, you can send me an email and I will get back to you and show you on a different copy of this that I have. Okay, so we started at 8 and we got to 13. How many did we add? We got 8, because that's where we started, and then the part that we added was 2 plus 3 or plus 5. So we go 8 plus 5 and we got to 13. So for B, we started at 7, and then how many did we have to add? How much did we need to find in order to buy? 4. And then we ended up at 11. Yeah, no one's sitting on the carpet telling me they can't see, so I'll try to do my best. Alright, and then C. We started at 6. We added 4 and 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And we ended up where? Yeah, 14. Okay, and then the last one. D. We started at 5. The part that we added was 5 and 3, and 5 and 3 was, what did I even write down? 8. We ended up at 13. Okay, if you're happy with your work, you can give yourself a bad hair day, and then we're going to talk about what's next. Okay. So for March 25th, 2020, we have done 2 things, and now next it says write a letter to a classmate. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I gave you a pretty good example on Monday that I think you guys can always go back and check it, look back at if you have questions, or if you have like particular questions, you can totally send me an email. Okay, so what you need is a paper that looks like this, and I'm going to pick some names, and I haven't put the names of kids I've already picked back in just yet, because I'm trying to get through everyone, and then I'll put everyone back in. So, first name, oh boy, Macy, Jace, and Mills. Okay, so you guys could either write to Macy, Jace, or Mills today, and your first step will always be the same. It's to write the date, which is right up back here, and then you start with dear whoever, and then you continue on, and then you end it by saying something nice, and then your name on bottom. You want to hold on to these because we'll give them to each other at some point. But let's make sure we have what we need in writing a letter. You need capital letters at the start of sentences, at the names of people, the names of particular places. You need to end with period, question mark, or exclamation points. You need finger spaces. You need to make sure that you're writing a letter for each sound that you hear in each word. And you want to make sure you're writing to a letter to a friend, so you want to make sure you're using kind words. And I'm just going to show up one more thing before I have a read aloud with you. And this is login information for Epic, which allows me to see what you guys are reading and to check in with you about different things and what you've read, and I can assign different books to you. And this would be the information you need. If you need this longer, you can just pause the video and take a look. Okay. I picked out a read aloud book for today. It is called Pete the Cat and His Magic Sunglasses. Pete the Cat did not feel happy. Pete had never, ever, ever, ever been grumpy before. Pete had the blue cat blues. Then as if things were not bad enough, along came Grumpy Toad. Grumpy Toad was never happy, and he always wore a frown. But Grumpy Toad was not grumpy today. He said, "These cool blue magic sunglasses make the blues go away. They help you see things in a whole new way." He put on the cool blue magic sunglasses. He looked all around. Right on. The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, and I'm feeling all right. Pete thanked Grumpy Toad for the cool blue magic sunglasses. He went on his way, and soon he saw Squirrel. Squirrel did not look happy. Pete said, "What's wrong, Squirrel?" "I'm so mad. Nothing is going my way. I only found one acorn today." Pete said, "Try these cool blue sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." Squirrel put on the cool new blue magic sunglasses and looked all around. "Awesome. The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, I'm feeling all right." Pete said goodbye to Squirrel and continued on his way. Soon he saw his friend Turtle. Turtle did not look happy. "What's wrong, Turtle?" Pete asked. "I'm so frustrated. Nothing is going my way. I'm all upside down today." Look at that turtle. He's definitely upside down. Turtle put on the cool blue magic sunglasses and looked all around. Far out. The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, I'm feeling all right. Pete kept rolling along until he saw Alligator. Alligator did not look happy. "What's wrong, Alligator?" Pete asked. "I'm so sad. Nothing is going my way. No one wants to play with me today." Yeah, he looks sad. Pete said, "Try these cool blue magic sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." Sorry. Alligator put on the cool blue magic sunglasses and looked all around. Rockin'. The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, I'm feeling all right. Pete was rolling along and was feeling all right when suddenly he fell back. The cool blue magic sunglasses went crack. Uh-oh, Pete didn't know what to do without those sunglasses. Eek. Just then, Pete looked up at the tree. Wise old owl said, "Pete, you don't need magic sunglasses to see things in a whole new way. Just remember to look for the good in every day." Pete looked around without his sunglasses. Too cool. The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, and we're feeling all right. The end. I hope you guys have enjoyed today. I'm trying to keep the videos shorter because longer videos take a long time for me to upload, but I am missing all of you each and every day. I enjoy getting the emails from you guys and the pictures and videos you send me. And if you have any questions with anything, just let me know. I'm here and I want to help. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon.